live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:38 Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It is Bert Barron. Good morning to you. 732-545-9282. We're going to give away some New Jersey instant lottery tickets a little bit later on, so we have your chance to win coming up. But maybe you can't really kind of depend on the lottery if you want to retire, but maybe your valuables. Maybe you've got some gold and diamonds and jewelry that can kind of help you get there. Let's go to the Raritan Bay Medical Center Jersey Newsmaker hotline and welcome back from National Estate Jewelers in East Brunswick, the president, Barry Blank, who's back with us with his weekly feature called What's It Worth. Good morning, Barry. Welcome back. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. I spent 2 days in West Hampton Beach.
Nice.
So couldn't be better than that.
And how was the Montreal trip? Everything go well up there?
Montreal was wonderful. I mean, the food is unbelievable. We went to a spa called Boda Boda, which is an old decommissioned some kind of boat where they put a spa onto it, and it just has many levels of pools, and there are cold pools, which I wouldn't even go near, and hot pools, and this pool and that pool. But anyway,
not bad.
Great. We had a great time. I love Montreal.
Good stuff. Well, good to have you back. We'll talk about gold prices in a moment, but diamond prices have seemed like they've come down in price lately, Barry. Well, what do you attribute that to?
Well, the big thing is the larger diamonds, 3 carats and up have actually come down in price, and this is mostly attributed to a shorter demand or smaller demand for larger stones. Now, I'm just going to preface that this coming down in price won't really affect the retail. It really affects the wholesale prices more. So the retail people who are selling these stones to stores and they have to come down to reality too, because there's so much competition in this market.
Yeah,
so you really got to know. The 1 carat diamonds are stable; they've come down a little tiny bit, and the smaller stones are actually staying where they were.
Okay, and back to the gold prices. Obviously, fluctuation. You see a lot of that. Any idea, Barry, where it's headed? I know it's very unpredictable. We've talked about that before.
Well, this is what I believe, and I've heard this in reports that if it stays above $1,300 for another week or two, it's probably, and I say probably because nothing's going to go up a little bit more. The experts that I listen to say $1,500 an ounce. Now, whether that's true or not, nobody knows. They also said if silver stays above $20 an ounce, which it just went above again for 1 to 2 weeks, it will go up to about $28 an ounce. What does this mean to us? It means that don't wait till you need money. Don't wait because nobody knows where it's going to go. You should, if you really want to turn something into cash, do it now. And I'm not just doing it because I buy and sell, but that's what we do. We don't hold gold. We just make a little profit and done, because gold is not an investment that produces dividends.
I think I need a scorecard just to stay on top of all this stuff. I mean, if I had a chart, Barry, one of those graph charts, it would be this red line in the middle that just goes up and down almost every day, it seems like.
Right, but I'll tell you one thing. Gold is at a 1-year high right now.
Oh, that's good to know.
It hit $1,370 an ounce this past week. It's now at $1,347 an ounce. And you could check this for yourself, too, on Kitco, KITCO.com. And they are one of the world's, they sell metals, too. But this is actually, you get a lot of information on metals and metal reports if you wanted to listen to it.
Oh, this is a consumer website? Anybody can go to this?
Anybody, there's no charge to go on.
Kitco.com. All right, I'm going to take a look at that. We've talked in recent weeks too, Barry, about where's a good place to store valuables. We've talked about safe deposit boxes. We've talked about jewelry boxes. If someone says, "Hey, I need to store something safely, securely, and for a long time," do people come to you for advice? And if they do, what do you recommend?
I always recommend a safe deposit box. The small boxes in a bank are the least expensive. They're like $50 for a year. The big ones, which are the biggest size they let any public use, is about $150 a year. That's really, but always keep in mind that if it's not on your insurance policy as a listed item with an appraisal or a bill of sale, that it is not covered anywhere in your insurance. And banks rarely, but sometimes do get broken into. But bank is by far your safest place and your least secure place, because I'm anticipating that answer, is in your bedroom, in a jewelry box, or in your underwear drawer, or hidden somewhere in your closet.
Yeah, I mean, even heaven forbid someone suffered a catastrophic loss, whether it was a fire or a flood, at least with a safe deposit box, it's an off-site location where you can retain things like that. Even that might make for a good case for using one of those.
100%.
If someone do you get people, Barry, sometimes that come by and say, well, I got this big box of jewelry. It was an inheritance. My aunt, someone passed away. Do people bring you like a whole box of stuff sometimes and say, I don't know what any of this stuff is worth. Can you go through it?
All the time.
Yeah?
All the time. I remember this lady, she must have been in her 70s or so. I don't really remember, but that's not important. But she puts this whole box of jewelry on the counter in front of me, and I'm looking at it, and it's all costume except one piece that was about a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch long, and it was marked Cartier Paris. And this eventually sold for around $9,000 out of her box. You know, and she was like,
wow,
so happy that we found this piece. You know, and it's one of those rarities that just happens. And people never expect it, but that's the diamond in the rough if you really want to know about it. You know, that really it's a rarity, but people come to me all the time with costume jewelry boxes and say, what's in here? And I pull out gold, and I pull out platinum, and I pull out diamonds. And sometimes they say, well, wow, that I didn't even know where that was. Once I found gold coins in the binder of a loose leaf notebook. And the owner was telling me that they didn't have any clue as to where they were. And as I'm closing the binder, I see gold sticking out behind the binder. So you never know. But my advice is don't hide things in places that nobody's going to know, because they will often get thrown out.
Yeah, unbelievable. You truly never know. And, of course, the free verbal evaluation days are continuing at National Estate Jewelers every Tuesday. To celebrate Barry's weekly appearances with me, take your things over there for a free verbal evaluation over at National Estate Jewelers. And as always, you do everything right in front of the customers. You never ask what people are looking for. And it's about a client relationship that you have with people, right, Barry?
Right. We never ask anybody how much they want, because that's so unethical. We're the professional. They're coming in to sell their items, and our clients are under our protection. So we say to them, this is what we can offer you. And if it's good, it's good. If not, maybe there's a little movement on the price. But we really do the best we can to make an offer. We don't want to trap anybody into giving us a low price. And you'll never hear us say, how much do you want?
Always good to talk to you, Barry, and we'll do this again next Tuesday for What's It Worth. And have a great day, my friend, all right?
All right. Take care.
You too. Thank you. All right, Barry Blank, my guest on the